For member statements today, we will hear from the honourable members for the districts of Terra Nova, Ferryland, Humber Bay of Islands, Harbour Main, and Bonavista. The Honourable, the member for Terra Nova.
Mr. Speaker, I have often said that no community can exist without the helping hand of committed volunteers. On Saturday night, I had the distinct honour of attending the 40th anniversary celebration of Alton United Church in my home community of Port Blandford. The vision to construct a new church originated in 1978 when a newly formed building committee had a dream. Members of this committee were honoured by the more than 100 residents, including Reverend A. George Demons, who attended the celebration organised by Yvonne Party and the UCW. The members of the building committee executive were Chairman and Treasurer George Efford, past Chairman Laven Davis, Secretary Alonzo Holloway. Other members included Jesse Stead, James Olford, Freeman Olford, Lindbergh Greening, and the only surviving member, Sidney Matthews. I have many fond memories in this church. It is where I attended as a child, sang in the youth choir, and I volunteered, like my mother and father, on the Board of Trustees and the official board. I ask all honourable members to join me in recognizing the original members of Alton United Church Building Committee and the achievement of the church's 40th anniversary milestone.
The honourable member for the District of Ferryland.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise today in the Honourable House to recognise the Kinsman Club of Witless Bay and their 13th annual Puffin Festival and the fundraising contributions they make to groups and the organisations in their area. On July 28 and 29, the Kinsman Club of Witless Bay held their 13th annual festival. I was certainly pleased to be in attendance on Sunday afternoon to see again their extraordinary volunteer efforts. The members' commitment to this event raises a lot of funds and is the main fundraiser for the year. Funds raised over the years have been donated through our local schools, sports teams, community groups, people in need, organisations as CF, MS and the Autism Society. Each year the festival is a great success and showcases the hard work and dedication of our Kinsman Club of Witless Bay and the spirit of friendship of the residents of the area to make each year such a great success. Mr. Speaker, I ask all members of this House to join me in recognising the Witless Bay Kinsman Club in the great work they do for the region. Thank you very much.
The honourable member for the District of Humber Bay of Islands.
Mr. Speaker, I rise in this honourable House today to recognise Macaulay Bellows of Summerside. Macaulay is one of the 4 recipients across Canada for the 4H Canada Leadership Excellence Award of Distinction, awarded for the community engagement and communication pillar component. He will receive a $20,000 scholarship towards 4 years of post-secondary studies and be matched with a mentor who plays a leadership role in their industry and community. Macaulay has been active off the Summerside 4H Rockets since age 5 and has taken on various leadership roles with the club over the years. He is an avid volunteer in his community and while in high school and was an active member of the Templeton Academy Cadet Corps, rising through the ranks to Master Corporal. He is a recipient of the Newfoundland Labrador High School Volunteer Award, a Duke of Edinburgh Gold Medal. Macaulay is also a member of the Premier's Youth Council. He is currently in his first year of business studies at Grenville College and hopes to pursue a career in law. I ask all members to join me in congratulating Macaulay in his achievements and wish him well in his future endeavour. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The honourable member for the District of Harbour Main.
Mr. Speaker, volunteers are the heart of our communities. They are the people who make our communities thrive by giving generously. Gordon Hawko of Harbour Main has been dedicating his time and skill to the people of his community for several decades. Perhaps we need to look at the examples of contribution, what he may receive in return. While not material, the joy and freedom brought to others undoubtedly provides a tremendous sense of satisfaction and pride. Between 1985 and 1986, Gordon was a member of the Avondale Recreation Committee, and along with other members, created a ball field enjoyed by many. Still to this day, in 1986, he joined the Avondale Volunteer Fire Department, where he held the position of chief for 23 years, until recently stepping down. Gordon remains the President of the CBC Volunteer Fire Department, a position he has held for 23 years. In 2001, Gordon received a certificate of recognition in honour of his activities as a volunteer. International Year of Volunteers in 2002, Gordon received the Queen's Global Jubilee Medal from helping his parish with fundraising, repairs, and servicing as the chairperson of the Parish Finance Committee. Gordon is a true example of an individual willing to lend time and skill in any capacity needed for the enhancement of a community. Mr. Speaker, I ask all members to join me in recognising Gordon Hocko of Harbour Main for his outstanding volunteerism and positive leadership within his community. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The honourable member for the district of Bonavista.
Mr. Speaker, heroics in the face of danger are nothing new in our province. That is certainly true for recent cancer survivor Harry Cuff, formerly of Bonavista. On the morning of January 14, 1958, Gary, Tony, and Rosalind Cuff, all 5 and under, were playing on Big Pot Pond in Bonavista. While playing, Rosalind fell through some newly formed ice. Gary ran home to get his older brother Harry, while Tony stood by with Rosalind. Not thinking twice, Harry rushed to the scene in just his boots and underwear as he had been sleeping when the news came. Upon arrival, Rosalind had been submerged for approximately 10 minutes with only a piece of her red jacket showing under the water. This didn't stop 21-year-old Harry, who braved the frigid water and after 2 attempts rescued the unresponsive little girl. Having been away to the mainland and learning CPR, he was successful in the resuscitation, thus saving her life. Earlier this year, Harry's brother Gary and I nominated him for a NL Bravery Award. Unfortunately and understandingly, he was turned down because only acts after 1983 are considered. However, please join me in recognizing Harry here today in the People's House.